year, we typically run our events kind of fall before. We host a number of tier 2 suppliers who, most of our tier 1 suppliers, thinking of tenting or bleachers or flooring, it helps us to have a continuity there between events, whether they're in Frisco or whether they're in Tulsa. But a lot of times what that is going to be focused on is opportunities for tier 2. So whether it's a staffing company or shuttle bus provider in the area. And so more information will be sent out later this summer about that. But yeah, typically it's an important part of our filling out our needs for the event.
Very good. If in audience, if you don't mind coming to the mic, just so all the callers and people on Facebook can hear your questions as well. Did we have any more online or on Facebook? I think we got a couple here that maybe an audience want to ask a few questions.
I've got the best question. When will the Frisco ISD high school golf teams get to start playing?
I would assume next year.
Spring?
Yeah, I think the course is effectively done now. In fact, a select few have gotten to play the course. Key partners with the school district in the city. I was thankful to be on that invite list, and I can tell you the complex and the courses, as much hype as they have had, they actually over-delivered. They were extraordinary. During that week, they told us they had the 17 top golf courses in the United States represented by members, and kind of the collective comments that they heard was that PGA Frisco, with all the components, will be widely considered the #1 golf complex, not just in the United States, but maybe even the world. And that both golf courses, especially after the 2027 championship, have the opportunity to be known as probably top 5 courses in the U.S. So it is very much going to be a destination. It's going to be, I know Omni's already booking off the charts, as far as those components, but they want to open with a big splash, because I think initially the plan was to open via trailers this fall. And so it's now been pushed to saying, we're going to get all phase 1 up and running, cut that ribbon, and just have it be an extraordinary experience for everyone for the first time. And so I know open to the public, I thought I heard April.
Yeah, late April.
And so I would imagine that also means our ISD students get access at that same time.
Awesome. Thank you. They're pretty excited.
Yeah, I think we're going to have some good golfers coming out of Frisco.
Competitive advantage for sure.
Do you have to run for office to play though?
No, that is one of the great calls. So the question was stated is, do you have to be the mayor to get to play? And the answer is no. This course is a public course. In fact, as part of our contract, we negotiated that Frisco residents actually get a 30% discount in green fees. I believe this is correct, 30% discount, someone correct me if I'm getting it wrong. And 30% of the tee times have to be allocated to Frisco residents. And so it is very much preferred access for a Frisco resident, just another great reason to live here in the city. A couple things I do want to point out before we get to Denny on just what this project means. They're talking about very much the tourism side of this project and what it's going to bring. But this is so much more than that. I mean, this is really trying to introduce the game of golf to a whole new audience. But I've said since the very beginning, the great thing about this project is if you never pick up a golf club, you are still going to love this project. Just the public access components that have been built between the public trail that surrounds the course, that connects up into our entire trail network, to the dance floor. So that's going to be a 2-acre putting green. To give you perspective of how big 2 acres is, it's the size of a Major League Baseball field.